right, Puppy from the 45. Let's begin.
Who's this puppy you speak of?
I like starting these off with the strangest of punt references. So, yep.
Just gotta let that simmer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
it's silly.
If you want me to think about what I said, I won't.
All right,
Well,
guys.
anyone
we
who
will go
listens
on the
to
last
this.
second of the game start.
What?
Alright. Quick recap from many weeks ago. Um, our party survived a ambush attack on your way to Luna from an unknown, unfaced, died too quickly to matter Xeon Force. Um, many minutes of thought on my part were dashed by the awesome power that is Stukov's sniper rifle hooked up to a spaceship, and the cunning rescue efforts of Paul Madman Morrison, and the tactical genius that is Duff Kelly.
I mean, Dipper was pretty cool, but you go on.
I was getting to it, but you just gotta jump in there, alright? This is months ago. I was trying to remember all the heroic effort that was put into that episode.
Luke was an ambulance.
I was an
I
ambulance.
already covered that. I mean, technically, Dipper was too.
A car was a mortar for most of the
yeah,
time.
I was.
He was just lobbing shots across space.
Going over. I was just shooting long range yeets.
He was going.
And Stukov was just deadly. Stukov just
Alright.
fucking. Oh,
So after a few hours of regrouping and letting the dust settle after your conflict out between the space in between the Earth and the Moon, the Stone Wyvern comes into the view of Luna. The crew has a hard time, or has had time to clean up. We join our heroes in the officers' corridor, the officers' quarters corridor. Uh, Slade leans on Paul Morrison's door frame. The two are having a conversation. Do you think 48 hours is enough time to get this group's space legs underneath them?
No, clearly not. But we aren't eluded any more time, so if it's going to work, it's going to work now.
I don't know. From what I saw, the Team 1 guys. It's just too much of a shock. It's too much, too quick. I don't like it.
That's the nature of things. We're in space. 3 dimensions of fighting. I'm not used to it.
I just
but I'm
feel
gonna
like
go
we're
on that.
relying on that Gundam too much.
Oh, really? Yeah. But that's why they're there. Anyway, I have a plan that I'm going to want you to enact because I have a few things I have to deal with. But it's just training for them to at least get the basics down before throwing them out there so we don't have a repeat of, coming into space.
I just worry if we're gonna run out of luck one of these days.
It's not about when, it's about how and how bad.
Alright, Slade and Paul continue to talk over their plan for training. We cut to Duff Kelly. What's he doing?
I don't remember the layout of the ship. uh,
You, it's a few hours after your fight, so what would Duff have been doing?
did I take any damage really?
Not really, no.
So Stu causes destroyed. I know that much. I don't know. There's nothing really I could do.
Yeah, Stuke's shit's fucked, basically.
Right. I think I'm gonna try to help in the garage or hangar.
The hangar.
Yes.
All right, so we join Duff Kelly as he enters the hangar. In tow, he hears Tyler. Duff, Duff, Duff. Hey,
What's up, man?
hey. I appreciate what you did out there, getting Slade back and everything.
Yeah, that's no problem. I figured the Gundam would take a couple more hits in one of your guys' suits.
I don't know, man. After I saw what happened to Wes, I don't know, man. It just seems like we're way over our heads.
When isn't the Federation over their head? Kind of signed up for this.
I did not expect this when I signed up.
Uh, I honestly thought I'd just be testing Xeon mobile suits for the rest of my life, but here I am in some of the most high tech machinery we've seen yet.
I don't know, man. That thing's really amazing.
I haven't even tapped its potential yet. I'm scared to be honest.
Scared of what? How
It
much
can
more
only
does
take,
that thing have to give?
I only had it on 5 as the
Out
G1.
of what?
I think 10.
Can you even withstand 10 Gs?
Probably not.
I know I passed out after 6.5 in the simulators.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go see what I can do to help around here.
All right, man. I'm gonna go check on Wes.
Yeah. Good luck.
All right. Tyler turns and goes back down the corridor.
All right. So what's the scene looking like?
Does anybody else in our heroes party want to be in the hangar during this time?
I mean, I think Dipper needs Dipper needs to take a long shower.
All right, so Dipper's back in the officers' quarters. Okay, a car and Stukov. Would either of those two be in the hangar?
No.
No. All right.
Car wants to be in the armory.
Armory.
That's not dangerous.
Lovely combination.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So as Duff enters the hangar, you see all the mobile suits in their maintenance racks, various damages and repairs, um, whatever. Yeah. So each mobile suit has different, damages to them, and repairs are underway. You see Stukov's suit, which looks like it's probably a lost cause. Dipper's suit is highly burnt up, but for the most part still intact. Um, you see Raleigh basically ordering people around as usual. So nothing out of the ordinary in the hangar.
I'm gonna try to approach Riley.
Okay.
Sorry. Uh, hey Raleigh, you need any help around here?
You have no idea. I don't think we're gonna be able to save that GM. That sniper's it's toast.
We don't have any Xeon suits left with us, do we?
We got what's left of that Rick Dom, but
Nah,
you guys pretty much toasted the rest of them.
well, we're gonna be at the Luna base soon, aren't we?
From what I hear, if you get up to the deck, you can see it.
Well, let's hope they have a suit that we can use for Stukov. Then it's kind of nice to have his support.
Well, between you and me, I heard you guys are gonna get refitted.
Ken,
Well, That's what happens when you have Anaheim Electronics representative on board.
Well, I guess that's good enough then. Again, is there anything I can do to help? Maybe to just lift some heavy shit, anything like that?
Yeah, help those guys get the ammunition back to where, back into the mobile suits.
All right, I'll get on it then.
All right. So Duff Kelly goes about helping in the hangar. I'll give you 1 RP point for that. So we cut to a car
All right.
walking down the corridor towards the armory. As you get close to the armory, young Takumi comes around the corner and collides with you.
Takumi, look where you're going. What the heck?
I'm sorry.
You,
I'm just.
You all
You-
right?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Talk
When
to
when
me.
you when you two collided, since it's 0G, you just kind of like bounced off each other and into the walls.
I just like push myself off the wall. Talk to me. Like, did how are you like what's wrong?
We almost died, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You got any family at home?
Yeah, I do. Do
Ah,
you?
yeah. Mom, dad, sister. Fucking last time I saw my mom, she had like fucking she had gray hair. That really made me think, you know, it's been 40 no, it's been 20 years. 20 years. And I'm watching the people I know most, the people I love grow old, and soon they're gonna die. And I just wonder. I just gotta think about it here. What if one of y'all dies? The fuck am I gonna do then?
I mean, statistically, one of us is probably gonna die. I mean, we already lost Till.
We did lose Tail. Fuck, this sounds like the kind of shit that you'd hear in like a movie before someone important to the story
That's
dies.
flag.
but but it's just, to me, like, life is so precious. You'd expect that people would be able to uphold it, to like make it as long as possible for everyone else, because that's just what you do, because you can exist, and that's a
Or
gift.
can I ask you an honest question and you not
Sure.
get mad at me?
Sure.
If life is so precious, why have you had so many close calls with your own teammates?
Holy shit.
It just seems like someone that's so thoughtful about life would be more careful with people that he cares about.
You'd think so.
Is it just
You'd think so.
is it just it can't be carelessness. It has to be ineptitude then, right?
Yeah.
Akara, I know what we should do. You and I, we're the gun cannons. We're the gun cannon team. We we should get as good as we can with the gun cannons. We need to get into the simulator and practice being the artillery.
Okay. Okay.
That's how we'll save our teammates. That's
Just
how we'll keep everyone alive.
I feel like that's a good idea.
Takumi
Alright,
grabs you by the collar and grabs
wait,
the
wait, I
grabs
wanted
the
to do
conveyor on the wall and
wait,
presses the button.
but I had a rocket launcher. Wait. I want to.
No, come
Wait.
on, we gotta come on
No,
to the
but my
simulators,
my
and then we
M101, my Regina.
we cut the
Wait,
Oh my
no,
god.
my rockets.
Let's
No,
get drugged to
wait.
the simulators and it
I
cuts.
want. I almost had a huge ass rocket launcher on my.
You're so close, but you inspired Takumi.
Oh my god, this is getting more and more like real life D&D. Like an inspiration.
Yep,
You've
you
been
you
you
inspired Takumi, and he drug you to
What?
simulators.
What a
So
Yay.
Wait,
so
no,
for for the time that you're gonna spend in the simulators with Takumi, whenever the GM cannons are together, you will have a special move called Artillery Barrage, and it will be a 50-50 chance for destruction of a medium range target.
Have
So
you ever
you will
played
basically.
War Thunder?
Yes, you've
That
talked me through
chance
playing War
is
Thunder.
that chance is much more like 100%. All right, all right.
it's in
Well,
space.
it's a 50-50 chance on a normal target, not like a boss or anything like that.
When they artillery you, you die. When you artillery them, they never fucking die. All right.
we're in space.
We're in
So
space.
so put that down. You have in conflict when the GM cannons are together, you have a special move,
All right.
and it's a 50-50 chance of destruction for a medium range normal target. It does not work on like a boss or anything like that. If you want to use it on a boss, I will give you like a damage up.
Epic, epic.
All right.
Yay.
So we cut to Dipper, who is sleeping off the excitement.
Yeah, Dipper had a lot of adrenaline running, freaking boosting into Earth's like into and out of Earth's
In
atmosphere
and
to
out of
save
the atmosphere.
Stukov, getting
Far,
like
far beyond the capabilities of that mobile suit.
oh yeah, and then like getting like having like a bomb blow up right in his face from like the decoy. Like he's just had a lot going on. He's just like I just see him like sitting in bed, just like taking a shower, just like sitting there, just like I don't know, looking at his picture of his grandpappy, just like oh, I'm putting my life
All
on
right.
him. he's just like reflecting on his life, just looking at his grandfather. I mean,
Shit.
Okay.
his mind's pretty blank right now. He's he's just been
So as Dipper's laying there, he has an epiphany. That his his uh his efforts in the last conflict made him realize if he pilots his mobile suit a certain way, that he would be able to have a quote unquote special move. Um, so next time you're in combat, jot this one down. The GM uh, custom that he pilots, all these, all of them will have the same move. So anybody that's in them, um, called disengage. If you are to use this move once per conflict, you can retreat regardless of the situation twice the normal distance. So say you're locked into combat or you're locked into, some bad position, you can just all out disengage. So it'll remove you from that conflict and allow you to cover twice the distance of your regular movements.
Hmm.
Simply because you figured out how to manipulate that mobile suit well enough in your desperate attempt to save your friend, you unlocked that.
nice. Yeah,
So
I just found like
you
one
know
of his
that
pictures.
doing this will burn the mobile suit up. So you can only do it once. If you do it twice, it would damage the mobile suit,
All right.
as you experienced, because now your mobile suit is damaged and getting repaired.
Yeah, I think that I'd remember that quite well.
All right. What is Stukov doing?
Just laying in bed.
Hey,
So
we're
you're in your
roommates.
so you're laying in the dorm with not you're not laying with Dipper, but you're in the dorm room with Dipper in your own bed. Now I think that would be a good time for Dipper to share his epiphany. That way, Stukov would know he has the same ability.
Hey, Stukov, you know that
Stop
switch?
talking.
Like that one
Stop,
switch?
stop talking, please.
No. It's just something I found out when
Give
I
me
was
peace and
like,
quiet.
like
Oh God, just stop talking.
flying into Earth's atmosphere.
I just saw God in his eyes. Can you stop talking for once?
Hey, I mean, I was like right there. I feel like I may have saw him. I may have seen him too. I don't know.
All right. What did you see?
I saw.
Sturga's gonna turn around and put the pillow next to his ears and start pushing at it.
It was all like a flash of light, and I was like, my grandpa was there. Dipper's just like gonna start rambling on about his like how his like grandpa was like looking at him, I guess.
Sturga's ignoring everything.
But yeah, Stukov, it was crazy. We made it out of that. We made it out of that, Stukov. Can you? Man, it's like he was. It's like he was watching over me, I guess. This is just a short of it. It's summarized what I've just been telling you this whole time. Man, Stukov being all. You're so calm after all that. You're so cool. So cool, Stukov.
How long are we gonna let him ramble?
I don't know.
We're just gonna. Is
Man, I'm so
Stukov
glad-
still curled up in a ball with a pillow over his head?
Man, I'm so glad like you're my
I'm just thinking
you're one of my
about which
friends.
NPC I
Stukov.
want to have walk by to help us along.
You're okay. Man, Stukov, you're like so glad I'm your friend, man. You're so cool.
Yeah, yes, of course,
Like-
yes.
You hear a knock on you hear a knock at the door.
Coming. Who is it?
I'm not
Open.
fixing that door.
I'm getting it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Don't open
I'm
the
like
door.
I'm sure like by now it's like Dipper's the one who answers the door all the time. Like
Oh, don't mind Stukov. He's just grumpy.
he's just grumpy. All right, Dipper opens the door. Hello.
He opens the door to see Slade standing there.
Hello, Slade.
Dipper?
Yes.
Stukov?
Oh, great, now I gotta see your face as well. It's getting better.
Listen, I'm mainly here for the kid. You can do whatever you want.
Alright, take the kid into the other room. I don't want to hear either of you.
I'll see you later,
I'm gonna
Stukov.
pretend that was something respectful. Anyways, Dipper, please
sir.
tell me you were data logging when you were pulling old Skeletor here up out of Earth's atmosphere.
Was I? I mean, okay,
Should
like
you roll for it?
out of character. Like, is this something they just like tell all pilots to do as like normal procedure?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know.
In test mobile suits, it would.
So yeah, Toby's got a point. So since you guys are test pilots, maybe that just may be muscle memory to be data logging whatever you're doing.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. So then, like, Dipper probably would have done like remembered it.
All right, so you
It's
can
like-
hit him with a very confident always, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of just a habit at this point.
Great. All right, that's good. Because well, Miss Audvois came to me, and well, she'd like to meet with you and maybe understand how the hell you pulled off what you did.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really know either, but
Well, the
Uh,
GM Custom's not supposed to be able to do that. I mean, you did fly it, but it shouldn't have survived.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was like I did some combination of switches or something, but like maybe
Just trying to
not.
remember what button you pushed.
I just thought it was a lot. A lot was happening. Okay, a lot was happening. But yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. We'll debrief on Luna, but be aware that's a conversation you're gonna have.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling me.
Don't worry about it. He pats you on the shoulder.
Thanks.
Go back to doing whatever you two are doing.
Oh yeah, Stukov, I have more. Okay. I gotta tell you about this one time. With my grandpa.
And we fade to black. All right. So the camera pans across busy corridors and the bridge and whatnot, and the ship's PA echoes through the corridors and rooms. The Stone Wyvern will be coming to port T-minus 15 minutes. All personnel prep for moonfall. Gravity will be returning T-minus 10. And it repeats. After that PA message comes through, another one comes through, calling Duff Kelly to the bridge.
Oh God. That was Duff Kelly, not me. All right.
Getting called up to the office, are you, Duff?
Oh, yep. I can't wait to hear what I'm getting braided for now. Sorry, I couldn't help anymore. On my way.
We appreciate you.
Fucking Duff Kelly scuttles out the door.
Raleigh's gruff meter has come down 1% with Duff Kelly.
Oh, good.
He'll remember that.
I'm at 98.
98. The rest of the crew's at 100. And Paul Morrison is at 110.
Woo!
So, have I arrived?
No, while you were going up there, we're going to go ahead and cut to Morrison after he hears the PA.
Guess I have to stand now.
Now he has to stand to pee.
Now he has to stand. Just does a little 180 from being upside down.
The disappointment is noticeable on Paul Morrison's face.
Was he also called to the bridge?
No, it's just Duff.
Just okay. So just Paul's standing there. Eh. Standing now. Should probably go check on my men. I'll go do
There
that
you
now.
go. That didn't
Ow.
want to nudge you too hard into that.
That is that is his exact word. I should probably go check on my men. Yeah, I'll go do that
All right.
now. Turns on his heel and begins walking.
All right, gravity is starting to come back, so you guys will be able to walk now. All right, so you can check on first.
Well, since Duff got called, that eliminates him. I'll go check on the dynamic duo first. Stukov.
Yes, Stukov and Dipper.
Stukov and Dipper.
Dipper and Stukov. No one says Stukov and Dipper. That's silly.
Alphabetical order. Am I right?
Paul just knocks on the door. But like the musical one towards dun 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 dun. And just waiting. Waiting for it to be finished or someone to answer the
I
door.
can see Dipper getting excited. Ooh.
Oh, it's
Getting to the door and then finishing it.
It's Lieutenant Morrison.
Hello, Dipper.
Oh, hello.
So, you're here. Peeks around the
I
corner.
am here.
Do I see the balled up Stukov just curled on his bed, trying to
Oh
ignore
yeah,
everything?
Stukov's here too.
So, how are you faring? That was a pretty brutal first introduction to space.
Just to be honest, it just all happened so fast. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
it's kind of hard to recall much of it, but I don't know.
I can see
Apparently, I did something like I
Oh,
surpassed the
Morrison would
limits
be
of my
aware of
mobile suit.
that. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Lucette's request.
Yeah, I've heard, and I just wanted to be the first to tell you that I'm glad that you pushed the boundaries of everything that they've set, showing them that regulations don't mean shit in space. Good job, boy.
Huh.
And
Man, space is kind of cool. But,
Stukov
yeah.
in the back. Good job for plugging and blasting. Cool.
Don't talk to me, old man.
Okay.
Maybe.
What?
Is Stukov just having a crisis?
I mean, there was that whole thing with like Dipper walking him to the infirmary, and, like
Kicking and
he probably
screaming.
I mean,
probably just wants to be alone at this point.
I mean, mental health is not very well covered in this
Yeah,
facility.
he was pretty close to dying.
Well,
he may be a bit shaken, I guess.
yeah, I know that feeling a bit too well. How about you come with me? We'll go find a car, and I can answer any questions you may got about space or coming up on Luna.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so they leave the room for Stukov to finally have his alone time.
Okay.
Is he still just
How are you gonna try to find a car?
Well,
That's a
they're going to be
question.
walking. Morrison's going to look up, kind of do this chin scratching thing. He's going to walk past the armory because he knows that's where a car is going to go first. It's going to go to the armory, the cafeteria, and he's going to ask both the dude working there and Tracy if they know where he is.
Neither of them have seen him.
Huh.
I scream from the ethereal void.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
I thought I heard a car.
Yeah. I've heard these before. Come on, follow me. It just turned down a hallway towards the city.
You hear an echoey, ghostly cry for help from the hangar.
From the hangar?
The screams. They're inviting. Come on, I know where to go.
Inviting?
So as far as I know, you can put your mobile suit into a simulation mode.
Yeah.
So you and Takumi would be in your mobile suits.
Suits, yeah.
All right, you cross the threshold of the hangar, and you see Takumi shoving a car into his GM Cannon 2 and closing the hatch, and getting into his
and closing the hatch. He's just going to stand there with his fist on his hips and go, well, that's huh.
Wait,
So,
was the car just like screaming the whole time? And like Raleigh was okay with this?
Morrison is going to
Raleigh
walk
does
over to
not
Raleigh.
get involved.
Raleigh's kind of
Morrison's walking over to Raleigh now.
Getting manhandled at any point.
Dipper's just like following behind.
Hands are still in his hips.
Raleigh's proud that Takumi is coming into his own.
So,
Raleigh's proud that I'm getting my punishment.
what's with the show going on in here, Raleigh?
Well, I think your boys are finally taking their jobs as pilots seriously.
God, that would be a first time, wouldn't it? So, how long have they been at this?
Well, that's the second time a car's tried to get out of that mobile suit.
Have you taught Takumi how to, secure it a bit better than just the latch? AKA disabling the emergency?
Unfortunately, there is fail safes that you guys could get out, and I think a car's figured that out.
Yeah, he's a bit wise in those areas. Is there any way we can see how they're doing in
Can you
there?
roll to try to get out again?
Hey, yo,
Ron, do you want to try to roll to get out again?
Yeah.
All right. Roll me strength.
Oh shit. 25.
All right. The hatch is weakened from the repetitive attempts to get out, and it pops right open.
Hey
And
guys.
since it's an over success, you didn't expect it to come out that easy, so you come flying out and catch the edge.
Bonk. Bonk. Oh shit. Bang bang.
You
clang,
forgot that gravity was coming back.
And I just like float around. Hey guys. Oh no, gravity's coming back now. Yeah. And then I
Yeah.
slowly
So
settle
you're
down.
hanging. You're in low gravity.
What's up, madman?
nothing. I could ask the same to you there, Cliffhanger.
Oh, I'm just
Takumi's hatch pops.
I'm just trying to get away from this guy. And I start like swimming through zero gravity as fast as I can out of there.
So you're just slowly falling.
We're not Takumi, damn it. A car! We're not done!
I've got other commitments, Takumi.
Do you,
He-
car? Because
He sees Madman and he snaps to attention. Lieutenant, and he salutes.
ease. How has he been doing in training?
Well, the hour and a half that we've been at it, he's done well. We're trying to work as a team, sir.
Love to hear it. A car. What are your words on your hour and a half experience here?
I was about to fucking figure out how to strap a rocket launcher to my suit so I could actually artillery shit, and then this man drags me into some training or something. I guess it was fine. I guess it was a good thing that I got it done. But I want a fucking rocket launcher.
You realize you
Don't
have two
need to
cannons
do that.
strapped to your back already, a car. I mean, look behind you at your suit.
A rocket launcher. A homing rocket launcher.
I gotta
If
admit,
you just would have asked,
I-
I could have told you that we can swap these cannons out for missile pods.
Yes, I do want that. I want to swap one of my cannons out for a missile pod, and hopefully these missile pods are homing so that I can actually hit shit.
No, I think they're like zoomy rockets.
Zoomy rockets.
Yeah.
Morrison turns to Dipper. I love the ingenuity, but can we leave the dumb ideas to me?
It's not a dumb idea. It's a standard loadout.
Well, it's not a dumb idea, but he's planning on duct
I'm
taping
sorry,
a
I
rocket to
completely
a
stepped-
mobile suit.
You know what? You're talking to Dipper. I shouldn't have stepped on you.
He's talking to Dipper.
I mean, I guess. I think he's just being creative.
Yeah, you know, can't squander that. At least anymore. It's not an education system. So, yeah.
Takumi hops down as you guys are talking and starts to walk over.
Oh, he's coming. Let's act like we weren't talking for a second.
Oh, why?
I don't.
I mean, we're standing right next to each other. It's be quite obvious we're talking.
I don't know.
talking.
I don't know, man. He's probably going to come over, ask some professional advice or something from me. I don't know.
Oh. Wait, I need professional advice.
And that's why you always lock your door in space. How are you doing, Takumi?
Well, sir, so to go with Akar's idea, would you like us to change our loadouts?
It is entirely up to your preference. If you're planning on going as teams, diversity may be able to help a bit better. But if you want rockets, go for rockets. I know there's nothing I can do to stop that man now.
Rockets, rockets,
Listen to him.
rockets.
It's like a kid in a candy factory. Hopefully not
You,
Charlie's.
you see a spark of excitement come across Takumi's face.
Yeah.
A car? Let's do this. And he grabs the car by the collar again
Fuck.
and drags him over to the armament rack for the GM cannons.
Morrison, I am utterly confused by the fact that I am still scared of Takumi grabbing me for anything, but Rocket.
You'll be fine. Go get your rockets.
All right, we cut to the bridge as you guys are changing your loadouts. As Duff Kelly meanders his way to the bridge, describe your entrance there. Toby.
Yes. I enter the hangar. And
The bridge.
At
The
the
bridge.
fucking
Jesus
bridge.
Christ.
He got lost.
I enter the bridge and kind of scoot over to the corner to not be seen.
As you attempt to not be seen, you see Arlo and Lucette. Arlo, he just motions to you to come here.
I put my
Lieutenant.
head down there.
He nods.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Miss Lucette has informed me the Gundam has some calibrations overdue now that our mission is focused on space.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that.
Lucette speaks up. Yes, we'll need to bring you and the Gundam in to start our secure facility once we make Moonfall.
Okay. Sounds good. Just making sure I'm not in trouble.
No, Lieutenant. Actually, I'd like to commend your actions.
Holy shit! Thank you, sir.
From what Lucette told me about the Gundam's calibration, really you shouldn't have been much of a match for that high mobility mobile suit that we encountered.
Yeah, I'd really just I'm used to more rugged mobile suits, so it just kind of felt more natural because it was so rough and tough trying to get it through and maneuver it that way. It just felt natural to what I'm used to.
Lieutenant, are you saying that my Gundam is sluggish?
With this calibration, it is.
That's interesting. She looks down at her tablet and starts poking around on it.
Okay.
Yes, that's very interesting. She's lost in her tablet, and Arlo kind of rolls his eyes and looks at you like I don't know. Okay, Lieutenant. I guess for now that's all. Make your preparations and assist the AE techs any way possible.
Okay. Yes, sir. Fucking turns around or pops a quick salute, turns around, and heads back to the hangar.
As you start to leave, Lucette looks up from her tablet. Oh, and Lieutenant, bring one of your team members with you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Scuttling back to the hangar to resume my duties.
As you're going that way, you see Slade coming from. Well, you don't know where from. He's crossing your path. Hey.
Yeah.
Slick. Meet everybody else up at the officers' quarters.
Okay. Did you already inform all of my team, or?
No, I haven't found them yet, and honestly, I don't know how these damn communicators work. He rolls up his communicator.
Do you mind if I see that real quick? I feel like they'll snap quickly. They'll snap to it faster if you say it, not me.
He hands it to you.
I'm just gonna send a message to all meet up in the officers' quarters. To team one,
Nice.
and then hand it back to him. All right, there you go. You probably should figure out how these things work. It is, the main form of communication.
Yeah, why do you think I lean on Morrison so heavily?
Fair enough. I start to walk.
I never intended to have any responsibility.
Then why are you a man?
He levels his eyes and looks at you. He goes, if Till could have kept his ass alive, this would not be my problem.
I mean, you kind of ranked up and got to lieutenant. You should expect some form of responsibility.
Listen, Morrison's the nurturer, I'm the disciplinarian. It's how things work. I'm the team dad, he's the team mom. I don't question it.
I'm the crazy uncle. All right. Anyways, I'll meet you.
He disembarks.
Oh, actually, I'll just be going with. Fuck it. I'll go a different way as to not socialize.
All right. Everybody's communicators goes off with a message, seemingly from Roland Slade. Pilots meet at officers' quarters.
Oh no.
This doesn't seem right. We got a message from Slade. He doesn't know how to use this thing.
Morrison's spider senses tingling.
Something's wrong.
That must mean it's important, right?
I guess.
I mean, would it?
Takumi?
I think we have to go to the quarters. Since the only one close to him's Dipper, he just grabs Dipper and begins walking.
I can walk, sir.
Okay, let's go.
Takumi grab the car in the same exact fashion that Morrison grabs Dipper.
Note to self: is Takumi?
They're just power walking to the captain's quarters.
No.
Can Dipper keep up? Oh wait, probably.
Just a quick question:
Bro.
Is Takumi gay? Also, I'm switching between my phone and my computer because my computer just died. So,
Oh shoot.
No, Takumi's not gay. Think of it more this way. Takumi is making you his Dipper as Morrison is. He's just copying Morrison.
That is terrifying.
Oh, that's weird.
It's adorable.
Okay, all right.
As long as it doesn't translate onto the battlefield.
You know,
Someone
Takumi,
will die.
I hope we're not quartered in the.
Someone will die.
That's what it is. Never mind.
So, can Takumi have a little wobble now, trying to imitate Morrison?
Trying to imitate the hobble of a peg-legged man.
Oh my god.
In microgravity.
Oh,
Probably just thinks it's like a cool like a swagger or something.
Bearded swagger.
Takumi does know Morrison is missing his leg because he was there for the rocket leg
He
training.
was there for that.
He was there for the concussion.
All right, so everyone arrives at the officers' quarters. Well, except for Wes, Tessa and Tyler are there.
Does Stukov walk out of the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Dan, what's this? Does Stukov just stay in his quarters or what?
No, Sukov goes to the group.
All right.
Does a little dance.
As everyone arrives, as if on cue, the PA kicks on. Stone Wavern is approaching the Sea of Tranquility, currently on course for Von Braun City. All personnel be prepared to disembark. Slade kind of looks up at the ceiling as that's where the sound's coming from. The last stop, Von Braun. He unenthusiastically is rolling his eyes. Takumi pipes up from the back. What's wrong, Slade? You don't like the moon? I don't like being a sitting duck. Takumi kind of shrinks back to where he was. He's kind of embarrassed that he spoke up. All
Say, I
right.
hope you're not foreshadowing something.
I mean, I think it would be better than intense battles like that every day. I mean,
Yeah, at least we're with other people and we're not dealing with random ass
Slade
attacks in the middle of
Slade
space.
crosses his arm and he crosses his arms and leans against the frame of the door. His signature move, of course. Would anybody like to fill in the rookies on Von Braun and the rules of conflict?
I've never been in space.
Don't look at
Nobody?
me. I've never been to space.
What the heck is the rules of engagement?
All
Why
right.
commit war crimes?
Well, Nick, calm down, Landshark. Technically, Von Braun and the surrounding area is a neutral area. There's not supposed to be any fighting here. That doesn't mean I trust the Xeon. Especially with the
Right.
shit they've pulled lately.
Right. Oh. This is like that one time I played Capture the Flag. And then
I wish it were that simple, Akar. Anyways, me and the Madman have a training program we're going to try to implement while we're on the moon. Apparently, the GPOO won't be part of that. It's going to be down for recalibration. So, Duff, do you know who you're taking with you?
I'm sure Stukov will want to get out of the training, so I'll take him.
Good enough for me. The rest of you will be with me and Morrison. Duff, take Stukov. The GPOO, as soon as we dock, they're taking that thing.
Not my baby.
You'll be fine. You're going with it.
I know. All right.
So you two are ordered to the hangar, basically, at that point. We cut to the exterior. The Stone Wyvern comes in close to the lunar surface. There is a massive hangar door opening in the side of a rocky crater wall, leading underground. An illuminated path flickers into view, leading in. We cut to the bridge real quick. Arlo. Henderson, make the announcement. On the PA, you can hear Henderson's voice. The Stone Wyvern is coming to dock. All personnel prep for docking procedures. The two of you that are in the hangar, you see crewmen running about, making sure everything's ready to go. I'm trying to read my handwriting.
Oh no. Oh no, I know the thing.
Fun times.
Akar just says, "Oh, the last time I docked anywhere was with your mother."
Jeez. Oh God.
Morrison just looks
Fuck
over
those
at him.
jokes.
He says nothing. He
Did
just
you know
he
what
just
docking
stares at a
is?
car. He's just staring at him. No expression.
Think about it. It was about as smooth as this.
All right. So as the Wyvern comes in, gee. Oh damn, Luke, take that out in post. The
Thumbs up
the
in no
port is-
edited VODs.
the port is state of the art and spotless. As the door closes, you see the Anaheim employees waiting on the Wyvern to open its hangar door to normalize pressure inside the large hangar. Cut to the inside of the hangar. Duff Kelly arrives with Stukov. at the GP00 in its maintenance rack. You see Raleigh. He Raleigh has, Raleigh has a cough apparently.
Yes.
Oh no.
And a sneeze.
Damn this stuffy lunar air.
Out of the lack of air.
The second
I'm gonna
character to die,
God.
Raleigh.
Yeah, a coughing fit. Ah, well, finally something I don't have to fix. He gestures to the GP00. You take care of it. Bring it back in one piece.
I'll try.
I mean, you guys shouldn't be doing anything too complicated. It's just a recalibration.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I was I'll say we're not going to be in too much conflict here. I would say the whole no weapons thing. It's kind of nice.
He gives you a nod and also to Stukov, and walks away as a group of Anaheim employees come into the hangar. He intercepts them before they get to you two, and starts to have a conversation with them. What's Duff Kelly and Stukov, Alexei Stukov doing?
Yes. Listen to him.
Why are you so quiet, Dave?
I gotta say, Takumi, it's with what Slade was saying about Von Braun and not trusting the Xeon. It's kind of weird that we're sending away our best suit unarmed with two of our best pilots.
Hey, there will be no foreshadowing in my pilot's quarters. Silence!
Akar, I think before you say stuff like that, you're supposed to say spoiler alert, I think.
Oh, my bad. I mean,
And when you say spoiler
how's the
alert,
weather?
then I have the decision to not listen to you.
How's the weather?
There's no atmosphere. It's great.
Pretty nice.
Back to Duff and Alexei.
Yeah, back to Duff Kelly and Alexei.
By the way, Stukov, you're welcome. I'm sure you were ecstatic and go do training with all of them.
Just. I don't care anymore. Just do whatever.
That's kind of the reason I brought you. I figured we wouldn't be doing very much.
I'd prefer
All
not.
right. Raleigh's intervention didn't last long. You're greeted by a thin, blonde-haired young man with three other in tail, seemingly faceless. Hello, you're the pilot of the Gundam GP00?
Yes, I am.
Hello. My name's Preston. I work with the Anaheim Electronics secret development project. Anyways, so you'll be taking the GP00 from this hangar to our secure facility. There we'll be doing the recalibration.
All right, sounds good. So am I actually getting in it, moving it, or are they just shuttling it?
Well, yes, we need you to pilot it onto the platform.
Well, I figured with all this fancy technology you had, you could shuttle it, but I know. Start walking towards it.
The Preston looks at Stukov. Is he always this way?
Yes. Yes, I am.
I don't understand pilots. He turns around and starts walking towards the platform. So as you get up into the Gundam, you can now see from its perspective. There's a familiar transport, like a flatbed transport platform. at the opening of the hangar, and you see Preston waving you towards it.
Alright. I'm walk towards it very slowly, being as theatric as possible, being in the Gundam and all.
Preston also motions for Stukov to join the group
Zuka's gonna
on
go.
foot.
Zuka's gonna go join the group, I guess.
As you get to the platform, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you gotta lay the thing down, and they're gonna move it that way. There's a couple of jeeps parked beside it as well that the other group is getting into.
Am I just staying in the fucking mobile suit?
No, once you get down there, you get out of it and get in the jeeps.
Are they just gonna leave me? Alright.
Once the GP00 is laid on the platform, you see there are no real big like openings in this hangar other than the exterior door. So now it's starting to make sense why you have to move it this way, because there's a bunch of tunnels.
Oh, good.
So these tunnels are just big enough to get the GP00 through on the platform, laying on its back. So it goes ahead. The driver to the flatbed truck is in the lead, and the jeeps are following. Which jeep did each pilot get into?
I wanted to get with the dude in the flatbed, unless it's a single cab, like a
That's single cab.
Dance.
Yep. Think of like a, I don't know, like just a single tractor cab.
I don't really. I was gonna say there'd be some good conversation. That guy's got some stories about being overloaded, having to dip and dodge through scales and shit.
I don't know if there's scales on the moon.
There could be. I don't know.
So basically, there was a Jeep with whatever. No, but there was a Jeep with Preston in it, and there was a Jeep without Preston in it.
Going without Preston.
All right, no conversation. This is what Stukov do. Does he get in with Duff, or does he get in with Preston?
Preston.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are going through the tunnels, it's not a long trip, but it's enough to have a conversation. It's quiet. These are electric vehicles, and so the only thing you really hear is the hum of the rubberized tires on the smooth ceramic floor. Preston turns around from the passenger seat, ignoring the driver and looking to Stukov. So, you're not the Gundam pilot, but I assume you've seen it in action?
Yes.
So tell me, how does it do?
Well, to be honest with you, both of the people that had it were very incompetent. They probably can do more, but they don't do anything. They're useless.
Really?
Yeah.
I had high hopes for the GP00. This is one of my personal projects.
Oh, you worked hard on it, but you gave it to a bunch of losers who can't use it for anything.
Unfortunately, I had no say in the pilot. That was Miss Advoir's call.
Oh. I can't do nothing about that anyway, so.
Well, eventually we'd like to get this secret project. He looks around. We'd like to get it underway so that we can mass produce this Gundam. Of course, that's usually the goal of any of the Gundam programs. We haven't really found that spark yet to get the Federation to give us the go-ahead.
So I'm sorry, let me get straight. This whole Gundam thing is a very big secret project, right? And you
Oh, yes, of course.
and you deployed it and showed it to your enemies, who probably have recordings of it and know what it can do multiple times.
I see your reasoning.
It's not like we didn't kill any of the survivors. No, a lot of them escaped. Right? That was a big problem. And even if they didn't escape, it's not like we live in what the 31st century. They don't have video communication. I swear,
Well,
the
we
Federation
have to test it somehow.
infidels. Oh,
Infidel.
I'm unfamiliar with the term, sir, but I assure you, we've done our best to keep this on under wraps.
you get a E for effort for keeping it under wraps.
Thank you, sir. He turns back around in his seat
That's,
as you.
that's a failure. It means you failed.
He's he's ignoring you at this point because you guys have come into a new hangar. As the tunnel opens up, you see a large hangar-like workshop with white walls, floors, and harsh artificial light coming from the ceiling. Um, as the jeeps come to a stop, you are greeted by a familiar voice. Um, at long last, a name to the face. He extends a knuckly hand to shake. This is Leslie Hunter, the fabled Gundam specialist.
Oh. Oh, I. Okay. Yep. Reaching out and shake his hand.
Lieutenant Junior Grade Duff Skates or Whiplash Kelly, right? I was sure I wasn't sure. I was sure of the name, but not sure of the call sign. I've seen both in the paperwork.
Skates is from Past Life almost. Whiplash would do.
Whiplash it is, and you must be Alexei Stukov. I've heard of you. Not quite as tall as I thought you'd be. Still sticks out a hand.
Sukov's gonna sort of not move an inch, just nod his head downwards, looking towards his arm. Nod his head up, and look back towards him with a confused look.
Don't mind him.
Anyways,
Where he's from, they greet each other with kisses, so it's strange to shake hands. I know.
it's fucking Europeans. He looks over both of your guys' shoulders. Ah, yes, Miss Savoie. Lucette approaches. Mr. Hunter, she nods. Oh, and Lieutenant, we won't be needing your help now. The Gundam is secure.
Very well. Do you mind if I hang around, or I have to go back to the ship?
Well, really all I need is your signature. And she hands you her tablet, and it's got a pretty generic, whatever breakdown on it. And just sign off, and the rest is our responsibility till we're done.
Duff's gonna act like he's reading it, nodding, going, and then sign it.
Can I have the tablet back, Lieutenant?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Thank you. And she turns on her heel and starts to walk away. You notice Leslie's kind of watching her walk off.
So, got a problem with her or something?
Love to watch you come. Love to watch you leave. Something like that. He gives you a wink.
Can't say I do that. More of a respectful kind of guy.
Well, you pilots are the same.
Oh, no, we're not. You have not met the lot of us. I'm what we call one of the more normal ones. If you meet a lot of Team One, you'll get to see some real characters. We'll say.
I heard you about lost one of your Team One guys.
Yeah, they're it was kind of rough. We're getting through it though. got one of our old mechanics to take up the pilot position.
Yeah, I really didn't think that the GP00 would go down to a guff.
It's the pilot was pretty damn good. I'll give him that.
No, he
It was
wasn't.
the GP00 was used or given to someone that hadn't piloted it before, and the man in the guff obviously he'd been piloting it for a while, so it was kind of a unfair fight in that manner.
Well, hopefully we get this calibration done. That suit will be able to be pushed to its full potential.
Yeah, now it's just relying on the pilot after that.
Out of curiosity, what do you have the limit set at right now?
5.
5.
Yes. It's
I bet that thing handled like a dump truck, didn't it?
loosely like a dump truck. Maybe
Fuck.
yeah. We're hoping with calibration it'll be a little bit better.
So you're telling me that you went into combat with multiple high mobility types, with a ground calibration and the limit set at 5 Gs,
Yes.
and didn't die?
Guns work wonders.
So you didn't have any problems with the targeting system, did you?
No. It's nothing too special, unless you're at long range, but, you know.
Well, I guess you didn't have to use the dome if you're at medium range.
Exactly. Yeah. I live by a
So
motto.
you haven't had to experience the main flaw that we've had with this mobile suit. You haven't tried to engage at long distance, have you?
I haven't really seen targets long distance. We'll see as that comes, huh?
Well, from what I hear, Stukov here, you take care of long distance targets, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't mind him. He just
Well-
has Cheerios today.
Well, apparently we only have this thing for 48 hours. I've got some work to do, and apparently you guys have no responsibilities right now. I'd take it while you can, boys. He gives you a wink.
I'll make the best of it. See you later.
All right. Have a good one.
See ya.
He walks off and gives you a little wave. I need both of you to give me a perception check.
There is a 16.
16. Toby?
13.
What was it?
13.
13. All right. You notice there is a small group of 3 that don't quite look like they know what they're doing, but they're dressed apart.
Hey, Stukov.
Yeah.
What do you think those 3 are up to?
None of my business.
Very true. Very true. I don't know why I tried to talk to you. I'm gonna go talk to them if you want to tag along again.
That's not a good idea.
I'm gonna start
So
walking.
we cut to Morrison and Slade with the remainders of Group 1 and Group 2. You are in the hangar with the available mobile suits prepped for departure.
All right. Well, as we clearly know, last time we were in space, there was a bed, and we shit all over it. Wasn't pretty. We made it out, and they've given me 48 hours to come up with a little program to teach you guys. Hopefully, won't need it. Hopefully. Well, it's 2 simple parts: targeting and moving. So you'll be paired.
I've got bad news on that one, Morrison.
You could have brought this up when I explained the plan earlier. What is it?
Yeah, the targeting thing. They're not going to let us use our guns.
What about the dark side of the moon?
We'd spend a whole 12 hours getting over there.
Is there like some international waters thing where we have to be 5 kilometers off the surface to fire a paint round in space?
They're not going to let us remove the weapons from the ship.
How do
I
y'all
don't
feel
know. I
about
tried to
pointing
have
your
this
arm and
conversation
saying
with him earlier.
bang? Yeah, well, this is
I
going
mean, that wouldn't help much,
to. Can we
would it?
Can we give them like little laser pointers so little target pops up and they go pew, marks with a little laser, like the games kids played, like laser tag, pew, no guns. Could that work?
Takumi raises his hand.
Yes. What is it, Takumi?
Sir, we could just put the mobile suits into simulation mode.
Yeah. Yeah, we could. All right, so that. solves
Takumi,
this.
why the hell weren't you a pilot to start with? Why did they waste your ass in the maintenance bay?
Don't talk like that. We're still in the maintenance bay. He will hear us.
Uh, I don't test well, sir. Slade looks at Morrison and he says he doesn't test well.
None of us do. Don't let him know that. Okay, so the 2 tests, one will be out there, one will be in here in your simulations. We'll just do them each time, so get in your suits. We're just going to go do simple formation flying. Slade will oversee it. Once you're done there, he gives you the okay after 6 hours of hopefully not failing too much. You'll come in here and do some simulation practices against targets in different areas. I have some business to take care of. I've told Slade the plan, and yeah, he'll be your drill sergeant for the time. So see y'all at night. Turns on his heel and begins to leave the hangar.
That was in character, right?
Yes, it is. That is Morrison's exit.
I said, oh
All
god.
of it was in character.
All of that was in character. 6 hours of hopefully not failing.
Me when I hear Slade is gonna run the show.
Alright, troops. Everybody load up in your suits, stack up on the door, and we're gonna hit the moon dust.
Yes, sir. Your lights off.
Yes, sir.
Move it, move it.
So I like that your mic ping, so it sounds like dingle, dingle, dingle.
I did it. Shit.
Not a single word made it out. It was just noise.
Oh.
Dingle, dingle, dingle.
He said, move it, move it, move it, move it.
I gathered that.
Yeah.
All right. So we cut back to the guys in this secure facility. Duff Kelly and Alexei Stukov are approaching a suspicious group of 3 technicians.
Okay. Are they all men, women?
Yeah, they're all men. The description would be so the first one would be a younger. He's very fit, brown hair, medium height. The second would be also very fit, blonde, a little bit taller. With young features, like a baby face, though. And then the last one would be more stout, with black hair, a little bit of salt and pepper.
All right. Hello, gentlemen.
All 3 of them look at you. Good evening, Lieutenant. the stout one speaks.
You guys look like you're in good shape. Most people around here are a bit nerdy. You seem to be a little bit out of place.
They look around at everyone else, and your observation is correct.
So,
Well, Anaheim likes to hire veterans. You know what I mean?
veterans. How long did you guys serve?
Well, after the 1 year war, wasn't much for us to do, so our little group here, we decided to become private contractors.
Mercenary kind or just normal private contractors?
He points at his vest and it says Anaheim Electronics. Just normal private contractors for Anaheim.
You guys had to have been pilots, right? Kind of compose yourself like it.
Uh, Other than just guessing, I've not said anything to it.
Oh, I'm just trying to make conversation to see if I can find any flaws in their logic.
Need you to roll charisma.
Ooh, that's a stat I remember. Just a second. Okay. That makes a 17.
17. All right. As the stout one answers you, the youngest one he walks away from the conversation. Yeah, I actually was a pilot. How could you tell?
Most of these guys are, as I said, a bit nerdy, and you have composure of someone that was in military at least.
I pride myself in my military bearing. I appreciate you noticing. Have a good day, Lieutenant. He starts to walk away, and he's pushing a cart.
Can I see what's on the cart, or
It's just gadgets,
gadgets?
measure like tools and measuring things.
All right. Is the Leslie in view at all?
Leslie's up on the Gundam,
What about Lucette?
and that's like 100 yards away. This room's huge.
Yeah, I figured as much. Is Lucette?
I mean, not to plot pick or cherry pick from a different plot, but just think of the room that Alex was in.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
When you said big room, blinding lights, I'm like, oh, Alex.
Yeah, Gundam on its back, scientists.
Right. Yeah, it's Lucette inside at all?
She is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, okay. I think I'll just scuttle out then.
All right. What's your plans for you and Stukov?
Stukov has his plans.
Stukov just wants to go back.
Yeah, I figured as much.
You don't want to explore the moon?
Well, okay, so
I mean, do you want to like break it down for you? Like so, Arlo thinks you're helping Anaheim and is unaware that Anaheim's like, yeah, fuck you, we don't need your help. Go away. We'll call you when we need you. So like that's the situation.
is the Gundam the only mobile suit, or is there like anything else in this hangar area?
And that one hangar, there is, well, roll perception.
Perceptions.
Both of you guys roll perception. Or no. Here, I'll go off your old perception roll because you're in the same room.
That's right.
Cool.
So you guys noticed those guys, whatever. So you notice like there's rows of tools. There's a row of like computers and monitors. Um, there's multiple doors on each wall. They all say exit above them. There's the entrance that you guys came through with the jeeps. Um, there is one other uh, mobile suit shape under tarps beside the GPOO. And then there's another, looks like parts of a mobile suit also under tarps, but they're in proximity to each other. If you were to push them together, obviously it would look like a completed mobile suit, but it's in parts.
Oh, so it's
And
just
it's much, much bigger.
and hundreds of stuff. Okay. I was like bigger, and like my fucking mind was racing. Like, what is anyways, so how many do we have a rough estimate of how many hangars and all the transportation, all that shit? That kind of would like to.
Neither of you would be familiar with that.
Damn.
Basically, you know the way back to the ship, and then everything else is a question.
Do you want to wander, Stukov, or you just going back?
Just go.
All right, sounds good. I think we're just gonna head back to the ship then.
All right, you guys taking one of the jeeps? Are you hoofing it, or
We can just drive Jeep.
you can try?
Is there like, is this a
They're
shuttle?
Anaheim's jeeps. Maybe you could ask someone to give you a ride back.
Oh, I was gonna try to have another desert scene. Just driving off into the fucking moon. uh, yeah. Is there? I'll just like approach one of the jeeps we came in on.
Okay. There's no one around.
Is there like any staff or anything around?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you could see people doing their jobs, milling about.
Okay. I'm just going to approach one of the random ass people.
Jesus.
So
As Toby wills another NPC into existence.
you want me to do this, all right? It's gonna be boring otherwise. All right. Excuse me.
Yes?
Um, do you know if there's like a shuttle service with these jeeps? Because I kind of want to get back to the ship.
You'd have to sign it out
And where would I do that?
with the motor pool.
And where's that?
That way. He points at one of the doors.
All right. Thank you very much. Start walking that way as he pointed.
As you walk that way, you recognize a fit, brown-haired, medium-height man walk past you towards the jeeps.
The same one?
Could be.
I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna see if I can't catch up with him.
What?
I'm gonna let him go and see if I can't catch up with him later.
Okay.
All right. So I go through the door. What do I see?
You see a corridor with a small service window to the side, and that says motor pool above it.
All right. I'll walk up to the window. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it okay if a Federation soldier checks out one of these jeeps, or?
Yeah, just sign your name right here. And he points to a book, and there's an open line.
Book. All right. Sign my name.
He tosses you a set of keys.
Are they numbered or
So,
something, or am I just trying to find it?
well, if you'd let me explain, man, those keys pretty much work on all the Jeeps. We kind of did that way so that we don't lose keys.
That's pretty smart. Okay, thank you. Turn around and walk back out the door.
You see that one of the Jeeps is gone.
All right, I'm gonna get in the other Jeep. I'm assuming Stukov's been following me this whole time.
I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, Stukov wants to go to a wyvern, but I don't think that's a possibility.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get a fucking Jeep. All right, so I'm in the Jeep. I try to accelerate before Stukov can get in the Jeep.
You see the other Jeep is now turned around in the tunnel that you came from, and coming back.
All right.
As you see this and you're processing this, you hear Leslie Hunter yell, "Hey, no! Stop those two!" And you see the portly fellow and the other, the younger fellow that you spoke to earlier, running from the platform that the Gundam's on towards the oncoming Jeep.
All right, I'm gunning it towards them.
The Jeep slides to a stop, picks those two up, and does a dramaless peel out because it's electric. So all you hear is the skirt of the tires, and it takes off down the corridor.
Fucking on it.
Did Stukov make it into the Jeep before you took off?
That's up to Stukov.
Well, he said he's gonna press the acceleration before I get in, so I guess I'm not getting in.
Did you wait for Stukov?
I mean, I did. You know the thing where they reach for the handle and you move forward. I did like that thing. I did
Oh,
like.
so you're just being a dick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
so Stukov's not in there.
Oh, he's just not getting. Fine.
Yeah, no, sure, why not?
Don't need you anyways. Fucking speeds off.
So Stukov's just standing in the hangar watching two Jeeps mildly silently just speed off into the distance.
That sounds like an exciting day at the golf course.
Right.
Okay. I
So-
didn't think you'd leave Stukov behind.
Just standing.
I plan to after catching the bad guys as the hero I am to pick up Stukov and go back.
No, yeah, at this point, Stukov's just not gonna get on. He's gonna, like, look at you.
All right. Fair enough. Anyways, let's continue. with
Okay,
this.
so while you guys were fucking around, the Jeep that you were going to chase is out of sight and down a different corridor. So you have lost sight of the Jeep.
That's not. No, I'm still chasing him. I said after I'm done, I'm going to pick him up.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Foreshadowing.
All right. If you make it that far. No, I'm kidding. So, need to pull up a. It's been so long since I've had to make fucking lots of dead air here while I rub the rust off.
Just to do something that's on my mind for you, Dan. Are you just going to stay in the hangar, kick rocks, wait for something to happen, or are you just going to silently begin walking back down the tunnel towards the ship?
No, I'm just waiting there for something to happen.
So you're just pretty much the meme of the guy standing there with a stick poking the ground saying, "Come on, do something."
Yeah.
All right. So roll. Yeah. I don't know, for pursuit. Let me see, what would that be?
Constitution or dexterity. That'd probably be Constitution over everything else because I'm like following them and obstacles and shit that I don't know. The vehicle that I've probably never driven.
Yeah, roll me dexterity at a -1.
Dexterity and negative.
Because you're unfamiliar with your surroundings and your vehicle.
Alright, second. I got 18.
18. All right. You catch up with the three in the Jeep. Now you're right on their tail. Need you to roll a Constitution roll as they slam into your Jeep.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh, 8.
Oh
8?
shit.
Yeah.
As they slam into your Jeep slams into the wall and comes screeching to a halt as it gets like wedged between the floor and the wall. And they speed away.
Alright. I'm going to reach to where my gun should be that I don't have.
And you reach for an empty holster.
Right? See, this is the problem they have. I would have had my gun. I could have shot the fucking driver by now. Makes a finger gun thing towards them.
As you're aiming at them, the portly one's in the back, and he snaps his salute and a wink as they turn the corner and out of sight.
Alright. So the Federation.
You hear the distant hum of an electric motor and the screech of tires as they get farther away.
Does Anaheim not have fucking police?
They don't need police. It's a safe zone. No one's allowed to be a bad guy here.
Apparently, it's just a bunch of saints here. So I try to get the fucking Jeep to move. Scraping all
It's fucked. The right front is just like Back to the Future flipped up and backwards.
I'm start walking back to the original hangar, or the hangar I was in. At the start.
After a few minutes, you see Stukov standing in the opening.
All right, Stukov.
Yeah.
It would appear that these vehicles are different from the ones on Earth, and I am not a good driver.
I never were a good pilot anyway.
Well, you know, I admit to that part. I always thought I was a good driver.
But yes, that is an accurate observation that can take anyone a mere second. So,
Thank you.
So what's your plan?
He said these keys.
While you guys are conversating, everyone in the background is running around like chickens with their head cut off, and there is a red flashing light that comes on, and the PA cracks on. Red alert! Red alert! Compromised security, lockdown in progress. And you see all the doors are starting to have the gates come down over them.
Oh no, that is tragic.
Just gonna look over at Stukov. You know, sometimes I wish I developed your philosophy of just letting things be. So I fucking start to walk back.
Sometimes I wish I left you die in Tokyo Bay.
You could have let a lot of us die, but you know, I know there's a little twinkle of good in that heart of yours, Stukov.
I have my own motives. Don't think of it as a...
Nah, you're a good guy. And pat him on the shoulder and walk to the fucking vehicle where I get the keys, wherever the fuck.
I wasn't expecting that. All right, you walk through the door.
So,
That wasn't locked down yet because I want to have this conversation.
So, these electric vehicles, right? They're all like not gas powered, you know. I tried to chase bad guys and ended up crashing it. Here's the keys.
Mind
The
blowing.
the Anaheim attendant looks at you and the keys you just handed him. So, did you try to drive it like it was on Earth?
Uh, no telling, honestly. Hopefully you don't have security cameras. That's all I'll say.
So you do know that in microgravity on Luna we have to strap those things down with magnets, right? So they handle differently.
See, this is a disclaimer you should have. Uh, this new information to me. Anyways, here's the
I'm
keys.
gonna lose my job over this.
Uh, are you? Did you crash? I don't think so.
No, but I should have not gave it to you, but I figured since you were a pilot, you knew what you were doing.
I didn't think I was going to be in a hot pursuit.
The door that you walked through swings open with force. It's Leslie and Miss Edouard.
Oh, God.
Good pilots, soldiers, yes, people that understand. They're not pencil necks. Come with me.
I'm not in trouble. Yes, all right, coming.
Ah, forget the jeep. They're fucking a dime a dozen.
Oh, good.
Miss Edouard speaks up. So all the data that we have on the Gundam, while we were transferring it to our mainframe, apparently, well, someone pulled the hard drive out of the Gundam itself, and the men that you were chasing are in possession of that information right now.
Okay. Uh, I mean, it's not a super top secret mobile suit.
But
They know what it's capable of, so now they just have the information about it, and they're gonna put it in their goof, right? What's it matter?
that information almost certainly will be used to create something to counter the Gundam.
Well, then
It also contains the schematics for the Gundam.
we improve it.
She looks at Stukov and then back to you and then back to Stukov. I don't feel like either of you are grasping the severity of the situation.
No, he doesn't care, and I think it needs improvement.
Listen, Duff, I'm very certain those guys aren't just gonna nerd out over the information on that. They've got to be Xeon spies.
Oh, I could have told you that. I talked to him before, and I'm like, oh, those guys
You
seem.
talked to them?
Yes, I fucking talked to him. I was gonna tell somebody, but no one was around.
Listen, there's only one way out of this facility. Well, there's multiple ways, but the one that makes sense. They're going to go for the spaceport. Obviously, you lost them. They can't be moving on that Jeep still. They've got to have abandoned it at some point. With lockdown, you can't move vehicles around at all. There are certain ways you can backpedal through and find your way through the lockdown. We have to stop them. Xeon cannot get a hold of those schematics.
So, are you going to lead the way? Because I have no idea what this place is. As I'm like grabbing his shoulder and moving up.
Here, he takes Lucette's tablet. He flicks it through a couple screens, and it pulls up a map of the Anaheim campus, underground campus, whatever you want to call it, facility. We're here. He points to the middle. The spaceport entry is here. He points, if we're going to call it a direction, to the north. There's a maze of corridors and pathways and tunnels.
You have a compass.
All right. How about this? Um, give me a suit. Give me a sniper rifle, and whatever is the spaceport is gonna go boom. Yes.
I can give you a suit. I cannot give you the rifle, unfortunately. So we
Oh,
don't
man.
have those.
So-
It'd be a shame if they just leave to the spaceport. Man, for that valuable information. I mean, it's kind of been publicly available, but the specifics of it. Yeah.
Stukov just wants to shoot shit.
Or did you want a mobile suit? Because I could give you a normal suit.
Just give me a sniper. It doesn't really matter. I can take a normal suit either. I don't care.
The only weapons available to you are on your ship.
You don't have a sniper rifle?
Do you have a stick made of
No.
metal
One
that
of
I can
those-
beat the shit out of them with?
Listen, he grabs you both, one by the right shoulder, one by the left shoulder. This is a laboratory. I don't have weapons.
No, it's a
Asking
bolt
for a
action.
metal stick.
You don't have a bolt action sniper rifle. One of the
Stukov.
old ones.
Stukov, I think we're gonna have to resort back to cavemen. We use sticks. That's it. Come on.
I guess all that valuable information is gonna go to wherever they are. I don't care. Oh, that's on you guys. If you can't give me a good sniper or anything, that's on you. Anyways, tell you.
Can I keep
Leslie
this
is absolutely flabbergasted.
All right, so I'm gonna try to navigate this maze and keep my bearings. Stukov's probably going to sulk about not having a sniper rifle. I'll try my best. And I
Okay,
walk out.
as you guys depart the hangar, we cut back to Morrison. This is before the alarm went off. What was Morrison's little personal thing he was doing?
Well, during his personal thing, Morrison had changed into casual attire, no longer in his military thing. He's in
Is
fucking-
Morrison going AWOL?
No, Morrison's taking a little trip, doing some stuff. He's in cargo pants. He's in his Zed Leplin shirt. He's got his red Hawaiian shirt on, and he's going around the little marketplaces of Ambran, looking to see what kind of food they got. He's got a little bag. He's buying cooking ingredients. Going around seeing what they got. Stuff like that.
Stuff like that.
Food.
As you're out in the pavilion there, a warning comes across the PA. You already heard.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's going into lockdown.
Huh. Well, this is bad. May involve me. Okay, darling. How about I give you 30 credits, and I just get 3 steaks. That sound good? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just take them. We're going into lockdown. I really can't bargain with you now.
Cool. Thanks. This was the last thing I need. Good luck with this lockdown thing. Neutral zone. Sure, it's nothing. Bye.
Sure, it's nothing. Cheers.
Looks in the bag. That's all the ingredients. Ties it. Puts it around his back so he doesn't lose it. And he's like, I have to find a way back to the ship now, don't I? Talking
By
out
himself.
loud. Yep. He's saying this to himself out loud. Huh. Came from the left. I'm gonna go look that way. Looking for the tunnel back to the ship's port. Since,
Alright,
first time on Von
roll-
Braun.
Roll intelligence to remember the way you came.
Oh, you chose Paul's worst stat. Oh, great. That's a 13.
13.
13.
Everything looks vaguely different in red flashing light.
Can I'm assuming there's people scattering all over the place, right?
Yeah, shops are closing, people are going inside. They don't know what the warning's for. They just know that shit goes sideways on the moon whenever warnings are issued.
Can I just go over to the closest person, just tap him on the shoulder, ask him a quick question?
Roll charisma.
Yeah, great. Come on, baby. Oh shit. That's a 7.
Go ahead.
So, hey, got a quick question. No, we're in a,
Are you mad, man? Get to your safe space.
That's why I need to ask you a question.
Leave me alone.
Fine. I'll go find.
He runs.
Just Morrison in the middle of the space. Does anyone know how to get back to the hangars? Just
nobody.
Yelling to the pavilion.
There's nobody. Literally, there's somehow, some way, there's a tumbleweed that goes across the pavilion on the moon in Von Braun. Oh, funny enough, fun fact: the pavilion is actually this is canon. It is named after Neil Armstrong.
Great. So
there's a big sign above you that says Armstrong on it.
just Morrison looks around. No one's around. It's just me and my.
Damn you, Neil!
Damn you, Neil! You've left me here with my produce. Well, time to do what my ancestors taught me every time I get lost. Head left until I find something familiar. And he begins running.
Oh god, it's
just
not a corn
left.
maze.
Yeah.
It's not a corn maze.
He just begins running to the left side of the pavilion until he can find something. So,
okay, we get to the exterior of the moon and rejoin the training group doing maneuvers.
We're just doing this in simulation mode, or are we actually like outside?
Oh, you guys are outside.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Slade has been yelling at you guys for about an hour now.
Man, this is mentally taxing.
No, yeah, I am drained.
Listen, if you guys don't get this stuff right, you're gonna fucking die. And I'm tired of people either dying or almost dying. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Me too, sir.
You owe it to me to stop doing that because, well, damn it, I outrank you, and it's an order.
All right, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now, do it again, and this time don't bump into each other.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
As you guys are lining up to do said maneuver, you get a blip on your monitors. It's Arlo. Attention. The Wyvern has just received news from Von Braun and the secure facility. There's been a breach of security. I need all mobile suits to go towards the spaceport and do not allow anyone to leave.
Oh, what?
You heard the man. Everyone, follow me.
A breach? Why can't I help?
We are helping. They're telling us to go there and help.
Fall in, Land Shark. We're going. Follow me.
Alright, let's go. Yes, sir.
As you guys are bounding towards the spaceport, Takumi makes direct contact to a car. A car.
What, Takumi?
So, I may have broke some rules.
Oh.
Okay. Explain.
So you know how we're not supposed to have weaponry out here?
Oh.
And the gun cannon
Right.
kind of has cannons built into it?
Right.
And you asked me to put rockets on yours?
Right.
And the crew doesn't question me because I used to be on the crew?
Oh.
You have rockets on yours, and I have rockets on mine. If something goes off, we can save the day.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Not gonna lie to Kumi, at first that was not the vibe I was
What are
getting.
you two blammering on about? I told you to follow me. Let's go.
Nothing, sir. Wink, nudge.
They're in direct comms. Can they hear it? Never mind.
No, he just sees that they're like touching each other. And
Ew.
and as a seasoned pilot, you know when someone's when two suits are touching, they're telling secrets.
Okay.
You would probably know this too at this point.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Wink, nudge.
Okay, so let's cut back to Stukov and Duff.
Yes. The two of us. Jesus Christ, words are hard. So I'm assuming, judging by the map, I was supposed to go north.
Yes.
Okay. So I found the northest door and went
The
to
northest door. The northernmost, maybe? Okay.
Northest.
So roll intelligence, and if you'd like to share the map with Stukov, you can both roll intelligence to see how well you can navigate this map.
I'll roll it. 26, 25.
All right, we're using his knowledge.
All right, so you hand the tablet to Stukov.
Here, I'm not very good with maps,
I
directions.
don't know, you're not very good at a lot of things, I know. Don't worry.
Hey, that's rude.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Teddy Bear. I'll make sure to give you some nice milk before you go to bed. Nice and warm. Just like your mom used to make it.
I'm not gonna say no. I'm expecting you to be there now. Anyways, there's a problem at hand.
Oh yes, we're in emergency. Oh, the humanity. Wouldn't it be a shame if all this sensitive information just happened to go into Zion arms? It's really a shame that I don't have a physical sniper rifle.
Given the choice, would Stukov just walk around strapped with a full-size rifle on his back?
I mean like a full Gundam size one.
He's just dragging a full just in case.
Just in case.
Stukov single-handedly becomes the strongest just to drag around a rifle.
Is 40 strength and everything else is negative.
All right, so you guys start navigating the hallways. You come across a security team for Anaheim Electronics.
Oh.
Whoa! You can't be moving around like you just can't, man. All right, hey, so stop. You two, stop.
Man.
Stop.
Oh man!
Stop.
Oh man! I'm so, okay, we're just gonna keep going. Fuck you.
He steps in your way, and if you notice, he is carrying a rifle, and there are 4 other men behind him carrying rifles. Listen, this area is on lockdown. You cannot go through here.
Suka's just gonna show him the tablet. It's like, yeah, we're supposed to get out of here.
He looks at the tablet. What am I supposed to? It's a tablet.
Okay,
So
we are here. We need to get here. Yes, comprendes?
Yes, comprendo. understand this area, and he points to where you're pointing, is on lockdown, and I don't know who the fuck you are.
I can inform you. So Lucette, I forget all of her fucking name and all that shit. I just call her Lucette. She told us to go chase down those guys, and she said that it'd be faster if we go through this way. So we're going through this way. If you'd like to take it out with her, you can, but we have other things to do.
Well, how do I know that you're not the people that are supposed to be contained?
I have a Federation tattoo
Maybe
on my
someone
ass.
would like to roll perception.
No,
Not perception. Charisma. God damn it.
take this. With charisma, that makes an over success with 23.
23. Okay.
Um, so let me tell you why we're not the spies.
With your over success, would you like to remember Lucettes' full fucking name?
That's full fucking name.
Lucette Advois.
Fuck, I'm never gonna remember that.
Au revoir. Doesn't that mean goodbye?
It's French.
No, that'd be au revoir. Her name is Advois.
Okay.
Like the
So,
math thing.
She's actually in Gundam. She's a real character.
Oh wow.
So you gotta think that's Japanese people trying to sound European.
Oh wow, Gundam's real.
No, it's actually a fictional anime.
No, Rohan, we're the ones who wrote everything. There's no universe around this whatsoever.
I came up with this all on my own. I used my imagination.
This creation is mine.
100%.
Bandai will never try to sue me over this.
Oh god.
Or play two truths and a lie, right?
Yeah, two truths and a lie. Anyways, so your charisma roll. So would you try it? Would you like to try it again to convince this man to allow you to do what you want to do?
Yeah. All right, listen, man. I understand you got a job to do, but Lucette Ra, whatever the some French bullshit, whatever her last name is,
Lucette French noise.
whatever. She said we had to go through here, and if you think that I'm a fucking a Xeon spy, I would like to have you pay attention to the tattoo of the Federation on my ass cheeks. Okay, I will gladly pull down my pants and show you if you don't want us to go.
The security guard looks to the left, looks to the right. All right, let's see it.
Right now, fuck it. They're undoing his belt.
Oh my god. I don't understand why you think you're so hot when you're being paid minimum wage to guard this.
He sees the crossed anchor. He stands at attention and salutes.
As the second time I've had someone salute my ass. Anyways, we'll be on our way.
Sirs, if you're going after these spies, here, he hands you both standard issue service pistols.
It's no sniper rifle, what it'll do, right, Stukov?
So, I'm sorry. 1, that's counting the people inside the room. 2, 3, 4 people with assault rifles, right? And they're giving us pistols.
Listen, if you don't want it, I'm already breaking the rules giving it to you.
Yeah, no.
Mine's already pocketed, and I'm trying to pull Stukov. Let's go!
Stukov definitely would look a gift horse in the mouth.
Look at who?
All right,
An
we'll
expression.
cut back. we'll cut back to Paul Madman Morrison by himself, man.
I don't recognize a single thing here. What is that? What? Where am I? What is going on?
Roll perception.
10.
10. I can't. I'm trying to help you out. Damn it.
It's not good for Paul.
Just for all transparency, I had no fucking clue he was gonna go grocery shopping by himself. Me and Luke did not set this up.
It's
So welcome to Luke's contribution to the episode, being lost in RPG games.
Everyone fighting the thing. Paul in a Hawaiian shirt and a Rock Band t-shirt, lost on the moon. Huh?
that sounds like a shit low budget thriller.
Definitely a B movie.
Yeah.
A B sci-fi. Anyways, so with a 10, you notice everything's locked up.
Yep.
That's really it.
He doesn't know. Can't tell if it's a residential part of the moon, if he's still in the shops.
Oh, you're still in like the pavilion part. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just basically walking around a giant mall.
Yeah, you're lost in the mall.
He has his arms just like out, kind of in a Y position, just walking around, like just going, huh? What?
As you walk, you notice there's one man.
You. Yeah. Only other person here.
He's slowly walking towards I don't know, he's away from you. He turns. You notice he's a gruff looking older gentleman, plainly dressed, with one hand in his pocket and the other not present. He has a long sleeve shirt that is pinned up at the elbow.
Hey, you live here?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we're in the same boat. I got a quick question for you with this whole lockdown. You see, I'm visiting. I'm supposed to be at the hangars. How do I get back?
Did you come in on that Federation ship?
This is a neutral zone. This is a neutral zone. Yes, I did.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be neutral.
Neutral never means neutral.
Let me guess. You're AWOL?
Not permanently.
The alert kind of caught you with your pants down, didn't it?
One of them, yes. I was just buying ingredients to make food. Since Federation food is just kind of ass. I want to get back there so I can cook it. Yeah, no need. So, yeah, how, can you, point me in a direction, doors, signs,
He looks around to see if anyone's paying attention. Clearly, it's...
There's no one there.
Use the service entrance there. He points back behind one of the huts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks. I do got a quick question though. Notice your little fashion sense there with your little sleeve. Just rolls up the one where he's missing it. Why don't you try something like this? Showing the prosthetic leg.
He shakes his head and smiles. I've never needed anything like that. I'll just make it to work the way I have to.
Yeah. wish I could have done it, rolling around on wheels wasn't really my style. But
It's understandable. Guys like us, we have to overcome.
more than
We'll
you'd
see you
imagine.
around, pilot.
See you around.
He turns and walks away.
Finally, a man as weird as I. To the service exit! Morrison begins running to the service exit. He is not walking, he is just full L right-angled knees running to the service exit.
Oh god, it's like where like his legs are 90 degrees like 80% of the time.
He is comically
Like anime
running to
running.
this door, yes.
Anime running, yes.
Thump clank, thump clank,
Thump
thump clank.
Yep.
Fucking like Lupin.
I'm assuming this is the end of the Morrison saga for now.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good spot to end for the night. We're already in. It's 11 o'clock.
Yep. Alright. So,
Dang.
what will happen at the space
So
gate?
we've-
Will Stukov shoot someone in the tunnels? Will Morrison ever make it back to the ship? Find out next time on Stardust Memory, A Forgotten Past.